Cheers, cheers.
Come on, cheers everyone.
Cheers.
Team, here's the group 4. This is a great start. This is just the beginning. We'll drink up to it, hike until the evening and drink more.
So that is the best way to start Q4. We're 25, 30 people. It's time for us to be stronger than ever and also trust each other more than we can, like in a rational mindset, because at the end of the day, all of us together will have to be there to build the company for the next 5-10 years. Every single person, irrespective of whether you're an intern or joined 1 year ago or 6 months ago, has to feel the same intensity of ownership to what we're doing. It's not about what my task is or what I do 996, but how I, Ganesh, Robin, John or Sarah feel the same and are there for the company without having to be asked to feel that. So I think that is a beautiful thing, and hope we all get to live it and experience it together. So yeah.
Well said. Thanks, Hugh. Cheers.
Cheers.
Blockchain right now is new to everybody. At that time, 1995, Jack Ma traveled to Silicon Valley and learned about internet. At that time, nobody think internet, or nobody understand internet. A lot of people think internet is just useless, or it's just a trick, it's just a temporary thing. But he found this opportunity himself. We show his vision. If you have a great vision and if you commit to it, and if that vision is correct, you can really commit. You can really achieve great things. We just think that helping the small business in China to do their business better is the big topic for the next 10 or 20 years, even 80 years. One of his motto or one of his goal for doing Alibaba is this company has to live for 80 years. So it's like one of the goal of helping small business in China to do business with each other. It's like it's a great vision that lasts for decades. Actually, at that time, eBay is not free, and eBay doesn't understand what's the power of being free, right? eBay, basically, there is an article quoting the eBay CEO or some high executive saying that being free is not a business model. And when Alibaba see this, when Jack Ma see this news, right, he just laughed and he thought, oh, that's good. I think we'll win because for sure, being free is a business model, and we're committing to be free for 3 years. I think we right now, probably around 18 people. That's the core of harmony, and we're trying to find the true problem of blockchain and scalability, a true problem that will last for 10 or 20 years.
To 80 years.
Yeah.
80 years.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to tell their 80 years.
Cheers. Good speech.
You guys know why I always like Chuck Fateh. Always get to do it. When you believe in the culture of passion, what is the culture of passion? The other day I talked to Edgar. When you have the passion as a part of culture, you always come early and leave late, and you don't feel tired about it. You feel excited. That's how the passion, that's how you use the cultural value of the passion to guide your behavior. And you probably don't realize that, but you feel that passion. What is our value? There are 3 top items. Empathy. What is empathy? Means be communicative. Be always communicate. Communicate not just based on what you want to talk. It's based on how you get the message to the people who listen to you. To think from their perspective, to fit in their shoes. So excellence means what? Means you're proud of what you're working on. You always tweet about it. If you don't proud of your work, how can you make the world proud of you? So all those cultural value, I think, been over and over. Really, I think that we've been talking about it a lot of time. What I want is really just do it. Check the Fateh.
I know nothing. Okay, I'm 44 years old. I have my fair share of life so far, but still, compared to most other things, for one, I have been in an extremely homogenic health society, South Korea, for more than 20 years. And that kind of blindfolds me. You know the racehorse like this, right? Television. That's what I constantly remind myself. I've had the privilege of being such a homogeneous society that it is also spoiling me at the same time. Whenever I engage people from different backgrounds, I always assume that I know nothing about their culture, about their background, how they think, what they value, which could all be very valuable to me. I see that this company, Harmony, is also very diverse. Now that we are pretty diverse, especially in this space, it is basically imperative for each of us to actually start listening more, start understanding where they're coming from, not just engaging, not just when we are engaging our customers, but also we are engaging other people in the team. I would see that some of us are very different in like how they think and how they talk, and I guess, and I also see that there are a lot of like dissonances, a lot of like out of tune like incidents here and there, and I think this is something that we should probably keep in the back of our mind all the time. So that's it.
Cheers. Cheers to Eugene. I can easily say for the team that Eugene represents empathy. Eugene is really the person that tells the story of what empathetic means, what listening means, really taking time to be spending with the teammates mean. So cheers to the green hair guy. Cheers.
If we don't focus and if we don't keep executing at the level that we have been for the past year, very quickly we can become irrelevant. And that's a really like hard thing to say, but it's true actually, because even a lot of the projects and the conferences I went to, they don't matter anymore. Even though less than a year ago they may have been the talk of the town. And so that was kind of on my mind a lot of, hey, it's great to have your month or 2 months in the spotlight, but how do you make sure that you remain important? How do you make sure that what you're doing doesn't just sort of fizzle out and kind of become background and sort of like a historical like milestone in the industry, but become something that lasts for 80 years? One direction that we're going that is absolutely right is decentralization. In the long term, if you think about the blockchains that matter versus the ones that don't, the reason that we believe in Bitcoin or Ethereum is because it is decentralized. And so I'm really proud of us for having stuck with that. And I really think we should continue to stick with that. We don't know where 80 years will take us, right? But if we have the stars overhead that tell us, what the right thing to focus on is, then we know we'll get to that destination. Even if it's in uncharted waters where the islands, no one knows where they are. And so that's something that I want us all to consider at this juncture, because if we don't start thinking in that profound of a way, then we may not we won't last 80 years, even 5 years.
Team culture. Netflix, people over culture, beer over food is real. Cheers.
It's in August. Beginning of August. Yeah, a big
It's all about having a good conversation, taking a walk to get out of the office. For the whole quarter, we're stuck in the office because we are every day together. But this is a quarterly thing. It's really special for the team.
So this is the Harmony hike for the Q3 offsite. And with me, I have my man Leo. You can just see in the background. Leo, what is the story with this hike?
Hiking is our Harmony traditional off-site event, because hiking is the very perfect team building event. So that's always remind us, it's not gonna be easy. You have to go together and have to be frugal.
It's really good to get a team walking and talking. As I zoom back off and hit some. Really, we forgot the hardest thing is actually staying together and doing something together that trust your teammate. Everything else is going to be hard and we'll miss anything, but the team part of it is why we always do the quarterly offside no matter what, how hard it was.
Keep going. Yeah, keep hiking until you reach the end. Just don't give up. That's the effective proof stick.
So we're about halfway up the hike, and I thought it would be a really good idea to take my camera equipment with me. And this thing is not that much fun to hike up a hill and shoot yourself with. I almost fell down shooting RJ.
Oh, be careful.
And then I lost my lens cap. So that is the cost of hiking up a hill, as beautiful as it is, to get some nice shots. But I'm glad we're doing it, because you don't get hills like this in Holland. Oh, my arms are dead.